Hello everyone, and welcome to the Week 13 update for Strikeout. This week I went in and got some lighting updated. I did that several different times. Rock Lee came in and updated quite a few different audio elements, including updating the enemy audio sources, added some crowd ambiance for the battle scenes, normalized the pitch sounds, and then he adjusted some sound effects for the training area. With Chris's help, I managed to overhaul the battle system based on what Jonas had recommended last week, so that took quite a bit of work, and then I created the 3 battle scenes, so that'd be for the Babe Ruth scene, the umpire scene, and for the battle scene, and then I tried several different times to improve the different frame rates that I had in the video. We had Ashley come in and create some rough sketches for a couple different players, and then after the player levels up, then all of their health and their energy is restored, so it's sort of an extra initiative in that sense. I added the dialogue system for the Hall of Elite Players scene, as well as did some cleanup for the cutscene. I tried some loading zones and some unloading zones, but it was creating some weird effects when I was jumping in and out of the scene so frequently, so I just abandoned that concept. And now let's check out the game. So I would like to take a look at the battle scene for the umpire real quick, and I'm having some problems once the battle is over, but here we can see the dialogue system is working. I just went backwards and ran into my collider for the umpire here. So once we get through the dialogue, then we're going to load into the scene. We're going to fade right back into the battle. So I just wanted to demonstrate that scene, and then I want to demonstrate an actual battle so I can show off the modifications to the script. So let's go ahead and jump into a battle here. So this is the new room, the new camera sweep, the new animations, and we have our new enemies in there. So that's our Major League players. And if we look over here at the battle script, we can see that we have a player turn order now and an enemy turn order now. So we're keeping track of 2 different lists, and once a player goes, then their turn jumps to the bottom of the order. So right now, the starter's turn is up, so the starter moved to the bottom of the list. And then we have 2 different enemies, but this could be between 1 and 5, and it will adjust it as is. And after the player turn occurs, then it will jump into an enemy turn, and then after the enemy turn it will be a player turn. So regardless of if they are alive or dead, it will keep that same back and forth order all the way through until you're finished. So in this instance, I'm going to go ahead and attack. Let's go with this guy here. So you can see, well, the enemy's going to be removed, and it's going to be the enemy's turn. And we're going to attack, and then it should be the middle's turn, and because it's the middle's turn, then the setup comes to the top of the list, so then it'll be their turn after that. So let's go with a change up over here. And that would be the end of the battle. And I also inadvertently fixed the experience system, so now everything should be showing up properly, and we have our stats to allocate out, and then we can jump back into the scene where we last left off at. So I would like to demonstrate the Babe Ruth scene now. So if we press E to open on the Switch, it'll open this door, and we are going to go out into the cornfield, and we have our dialogue system. We have some camera shaking, and we have Babe Ruth coming out of the corn, similar to the movie Field of Dreams. So that's kind of cool. And he's going to jump into his animation here. There we go. And then we're going to get into his battle, which I'm experiencing some severe frame rate drops. And I think it's because of the amount of faces that's inside of the corn itself, which is causing some major batches. So I'm not quite sure how to fix that. So if anybody would have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. And if we jump on over to the Trello board here, we have some audio that we'll need some help with inside of the Hall of Elite Players. So that's adding some voiceover if we can get those lines recorded. We also need like a theme. We can bring in the theme from the previous level, and then we also have the sounds for the 3 battle scenes as well. I would like to create like an opening scene where it's just sort of explaining sort of like an arcadey type of feel, and I have all the dialogue written up here. So it'd just be a matter of putting that into the scene. I have the warm-up list, which is right here. So the menu button and the menu scene, it's already created. I just need some flair added to it. I want to create a save and load system. I want to work on some balancing this week and just cleaning everything up, as well as creating a win condition once the game is over, and I already have some concepts written up for that, as well as the main menu screen, which ties into there. And then after that, we are releasing. So that is our weekly update for Strikeout.